Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising to my brothers and my sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens of the four corners of the earth. Welcome to tuning in to another episode of Ocean of Truth with your host, Rabenu. And today, we'll be talking about how do we overcome modern day evilness, part 5. Part 5, the topic will be the evilness will roaming our communities. So yes, while you're at it, like and share. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the like button, run it up, drop a comment, list where you live in, when you're making a comment, and keep it civilized, because any uncivilized stuff will not be tolerated and will get blocked immediately. So let's get into it. So yes, to my viewers, the evilness roaming our communities. Yes. And when we think about the evilness what roaming our communities, what come to our head? So a lot of things come to our head. We're going to highlight 4, right? In our communities, we have a lot of what, as I could, like, let me start it off and say, in our communities, we have a lot of uneducated people roaming in our communities. And to be uneducated, in my view, is evilness, straight up. When you're uneducated, then you're full of ignorance, and we all know ignorance is evilness. So yes, to be uneducated is evilness. And we have a lot of uneducated people walking around our communities, whereas a lot of them, some may be role models, younger generation looking up to them. Some might be people who claim to say that they're church leaders and whatever, but we are highlighting education, and the most people walking around in our communities are uneducated. Not everybody, but the most is uneducated. And we need to start to teach the younger generation, our younger children, our younger peers, how to develop themselves, self-development, so they could be, and teach them how to develop skills and be educated, and also the importance of going to school and getting the education, learning and developing the talents. Let me just say so, developing the talents. Okay, all of us done born with talents, all of us done born with certain skills, and we have to develop it. Yes, we're never too old to develop, self-development. Yes, and teaching the younger generation is also self-empowerment, because we got to teach the younger generation about when they born and they come into this realm, this material world, the 3D realm, that they are born with talent, they are born with skills, and they have to believe in themselves and enhance that and work on that, develop it, so they could later on be good citizens in the society. So in our communities, we as spiritual beings, spiritual guardians of the earth, stewardships of the earth, we need to teach the younger generation, teach the children, teach our younger peers how, not even how, but that the importance of education and getting the education and developing their skills. Yes, and how self-empowerment. Yes. Another one I was observing is we also have to start to teach the younger people over the dangers of life, and that couple substances is weapons, or may I say tools placed in a community to destroy our young people. Yes, start to teach the younger generation. A lot of things may seem to look cool and look good is not good and is not cool, but rather it's evilness, or not even evilness, moreover, it's things that will destroy your life. So this one is based off of self-love and care, and teaching the younger generation about self-love and self-care, what that really means. Yes, in every situation they find themselves in. To always remember self-love and self-care, to love yourself and always take care of yourself. Always make sure you protect yourself and keep yourself out of danger, and don't keep yourself with bad company and bad friends. Don't keep yourself around people who have bad intentions. Don't keep yourself around wayward people, low life people who have no morals or no ambition in life, who will get you in problem and destroy your life. So we need to start to teach the younger generation about the dangers of life, about that the substances and different things, war, the system, the evil system, again, what it designed, and different things what they have in it. The substances within the communities, a lot of things is not good, but rather evilness and rather things in place, tools in place to destroy our lives, especially the young black men. Steaming from guns, drugs, alcohol, etc., is tools placed in our communities to destroy our people. And they put these things there mainly to destroy our black people. In America, number one leading country in the world of spreading all kind of evilness through the music, through Hollywood, through the movies, through the games. Now they have the internet, but yeah, on the internet you can still find the truth. So the internet you can use it for truth, and you can also use it for bad. So that's still something different. But all these things what they put in the communities that a lot of young people thinking is cool, and it's cool to do things on the movies what we see, and then we try to go and try to yeah try to do what we see on the TV in this reality. And a lot of us, well, many of us, does realize that don't even work, so that they just fall on the wayside, end up in prison or end up in jail. The guns, drugs, alcohol, and different things, which is tools which is put in place, is for us to not develop our skills what we have, and also to not become the people we need to be. So we need to teach the younger generation about self-health. Yes, best. I share to best self-health. Yes, self-health, self-love and care, self-health. Teaching the younger generation how important it is to take care of oneself, love oneself, train, do sports, train, kickbox, box, run, jog, whatever kind of sports out there, football, basketball, baseball, but keep productive. Training is good for the body. I train actively. Training is also good for a lot of things. And that's explaining to the younger generation how they have to keep themselves productive. Because yes, as the saying goes, idleness, or when you know when you're idling, is then is when the devil is work. So we have to teach the younger generation how to keep productive and use their time. You know, when you're young, you got a lot of energy, so it's the best time to tell them about sports and put them to do sports, whether it's football, whether it's be hockey, whether it be basketball, whether it be jogging, baseball, estafette, running, rally running, whatever it is, right? But teach them how to stay productive. Teach them about self-health, eating good. Don't be eating all these craziness what they're seeing on TV. Teaching them that these days is number one, unhealthy for your health, and number two is it is spiritually paralyze you. Like, it has really weakened your frequency, keep you on a low vibration, have you thinking and also moving from a lower self rather from your higher self, which is the higher, being on a high frequency. So yes, let me teach our younger people how to be healthy, also stay healthy, love themselves, and take care of themselves. That's the most important thing. Other one I observe is we need to do is, as spiritual beings, guardians of light, we need to start to re-educate our people about their historical and cultural traditions. Yeah, we have to start to educate our people about history, and about who we truly are as Black people and what we really want stand for. And we still stand for it, right? We are still here in the four corners of the earth, throughout the earth. The gods and goddesses, the kings and queens, right? So we need to start to re-educate our people, younger generation, about our cultural traditions and who we were, our practices from our Asian fathers, our African Asian fathers from back in the days. As you know, even if you're like I'm like 41, I'm like 40, I'm making 41 over 2 months. Um, Even like I mean it in the sense of you have somebody say if they are younger than you, it done put in a it's done in a frame of that you is an elder, meaning that you're older than a person and you're giving advice. So this is how I bring in the video that collectively all of us in our communities we need to start to teach our younger peers about their history and also their cultural traditions because people need to know who they are so they will know who they truly be because that is the true power, knowledge of self, tehuti. Yes, all of us have it in us, het heru, the willpower to change every situation in our life, to overcome every obstacle life will throw at us, and also manifest anything we want on this earth, which is paradise. So yes, my brothers and sisters, we have to re-educate our people and teach our people about Africa, teach our people about Kemet and Kush, teach our people about the times where the golden age, yes, the advanced era, the advanced civilization, let me say it from the Kemet book, the advanced civilization, which Western world is calling it prehistoric. And in the real books, they have it as advanced civilization because what it was at that time. They was way advanced and they had everything. Kemet and Kush, they lay Western civilization. Western civilization came from Kemet and Kush, came from Africa, came from the black man, right? The blueprint. So we need to teach the people them who we really are, who we really be. Because when you know who you really be, then you know your power. If you don't know who you be, it's like a ship with no captain. Mm-hmm. It's like a ship with no captain on the water. But when you know who you are, when the boat have the captain on it, and you know the one who making sure that the ship reach its destination. Mm-hmm. Yes, hear the message tonight. Then you know for sure the people will rise because they know who they be. When you teach the younger peers and you show them different things and different knowledge and different vibes about who they really are, like, hey, wake up that inner spirit in them, wake up that force eye in them, wake them up, het heru, wake up that willpower in them, wake them up, and they self see the power in them and they wake up. Knowledge of self, tehuti. So we need to teach our younger peers about our history and about our cultural traditions so they can know who they are and they can rise up in the spirit. The last one I was observing also is teaching our people in our communities how they can think independent and also how they can be independent. It's a real problem. It's an evilness roaming our communities. Because guess what? In our communities, you know, like where I come from, in other communities, where most of us come from, you know, enough of us ain't come from a lot. In the communities, is a lot of people who does think, majority of people in the communities does think like slaves, and the majority does think also like they're looking for a hand out they have this hand out mentality that somebody gonna come and save them or save the day, superhero, or give them something. So that's why in most of the communities, the politicians strive in election time because they know that the people they know the psychology of humans, and especially black people, especially poor people. So they know when they come around, yeah, the hand out mentality, yeah. So there's where they strive in election time, the politicians. So we need to teach our younger peers how to be thinking independent and how to be independent, because that's an evilness that I highlight for myself. Because guess what? Like my spiritual teacher always tell me, a man with no money has no capacity. And that's for real. If you don't have no money, you don't have no capacity. That's for real. You can't do nothing. And even to go a step further, right? Right? Like how they put it in the Bible, like the love of money is the root of all evil. That could never be so. Could never be the love of money is the root of all evil. To don't have no money, to be poor, or to don't have no money is the root of all evil. Because guess what? When you don't have money, when someone don't have money, now the evilness in our communities, yes, men as female, evilness in our communities. So yes, let me teach the younger generation how to think independent, how to be independent, self-sufficient. Yes, so that's why about the importance of going to school and having an education, and the importance of teaching them who they are, so they could activate that willpower in them, hetero, and also teaching them, hey, don't do it like the older generations or how our older generation used to be, with slave mentality and hand out mentality. No, let me think independent and let me be independent, self-sufficient. Yes. And if you don't know, you can look it up. Because as evil is what roaming our communities, that the older heads don't teach the younger generation. You check? Don't teach us how we need to be self-sufficient, emotionally and intellectually independent, self-help, nep het. You understand? Yeah, man. Because just now, man, coming with a video, the 14 principles of self. And these is common things that I see that spirituality goes along with our daily lifestyle, and there's a liberty. So we need to know ourselves. The evilness will roam in our communities in the different areas and aspects, right? Everything comes back to one thing. Is about teaching our younger peers, talking and teaching and being an example and leading by example. Yes, leading by example. Yes, to my spiritual warriors, my guardians of light, leading by example in our communities. We don't need no leaders, we don't need no politicians, we don't need no president, we don't need nobody to make no change. We is the change in our communities. Yes. Yes, so we is the community leaders, and we is the change in our community. Yes. For the ones them that's watch, they're looking up to us. We is an example to them, and the ones them who they despise, yes, because when you're doing good things, the dogs have to bark. So yes, we need them too. And for the other ones them on the other side, yes, we salute them. I will continue doing the works for the ancestors and doing the works of Mother Earth and the universe, and for the ancestral realm, which is the spiritual realm. So yes, my brothers and sisters, this one was the evilness roaming in our communities, and we need to start to talk to our younger peers, share knowledge, and also be example, our liberty, walk in light, not in darkness, live in truth, not in lies. And you don't know. You understand? Because the future, our children, I know what, like my viewers, but I love my children, and I want my children to be better people, that be even better than me, 100 times better than me. I just want to be the best. You know what I mean? Like how I didn't have it, how I didn't have somebody really engaging with me and talking to me. So I just try to be like that with my children, because I want them to be the best in this society. So we need to talk to our younger peers, talk, educate them so they can be better people, so they could understand themselves, so they could know themselves, and they could grow to become great people. Yes. So yes, to my viewers, this is it. I'm gonna still on tonight. Thanks for watching part 5. And yes, part 6 is the final video on how we overcome modern day evilness. And we're gonna have a really interesting topic, and then we're gonna close off how we overcome modern day evilness. And yes, we need to stand up in this time, and we need to overcome all of these craziness what's going on, because a lot of evilness going on, propaganda, to the media, to the news, to everything what's going on, to the liberty, to the way how everything is designed within the evil system, the institutions, the evil leaders, family, evil family members, yes, and evil generational curses and all kind of sort of things in our communities. Then we have uneducated people walking around. Uh, then we have certain type of people in certain type of positions, but they're ignorant because they don't have no education, right? And some other type of people too, people looking up to them, but they involved in all kind of sort of different type of activities, which is not good, right? And there's different evilness roaming our communities, which we as spiritual beings have to stand up and lead by example and teach our younger generation and our younger peers how to be better people and how to don't make the mistakes, the same mistakes that we made, and especially to don't follow the wayside. Because yes, life is really, really a blessing to be alive, and especially in this moment. Yes. So yes, my people, thanks for tuning in. Till the next time, I'm your host, Rob Daniel. Don't forget, like and share, drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, run it up, run it up, run it up. And thank you. Till the next time.